Welcome back everyone, I am Theta Prestior and this is Final Fantasy V. Got some new toys and now we're ready to get killed by bombs. Alright. Cave Jakul. Steel. These are nut eaters. They're generally super weak. Yeah, they didn't even hurt us. Alright, so I got that going for us. Now this opens. There's a button in the chest. Push it? No. Is there a button in this one? No. Alright, Skull Eaters on the other hand. They can murder you, but they do run away often and they give you 5 AP. But yeah, they can definitely one-shot you if you're not careful. Shuriken. Tent. Despite these things being weak, they are 2 AP each, which is, or ABP, which is pretty good. Front teeth, 1500 damage. Let's pull a tent. Yeah, this thing can be a bit dangerous. Goblin Punch. 0 damage. Phoenix down. I don't know, sheesh. Level 5 Doom? Nope. And I died. So yeah. Give me a moment. Alright. Supposedly this can help. There's a few ways you can kill them. So we'll try this and hope it works. Fortunately, it does mean we have to do all this again. Thank you. Gil, 35 experience, 5 AVP points. So yeah, there's a couple. You have to. The big issue is you have to bypass their huge amounts of defensive magic defense. If you have tier 3 magic like Bio and things like that, or Titan, that's strong enough to bypass their defenses. Using something like a rather powerful axe or hammer could also bypass. But you also have to get by their evasion, and the ways you get by their evasion, there's the aim command, and, you know, obviously Goblin Punch. But you have to have a powerful weapon also. And then there's also, if you're using the Geomancer with their Gaia ability, you can either potentially confuse them and they'll kill themselves, or you will hit them with a stalagmite or stalactite, or whichever the two, and that will kill them as well. Also, the ninja's throw ability will also kill them. So for right now, I'm going to use control. And they're worth a decent amount of ability, you know, job points essentially. Not sure if it's really worth grinding when you have a fast forward button though, but as far as in-game time is concerned, it might be faster to try to hunt those down. I mean, the regular nut eaters are worth 2 points each. Each encounter, that is. Front teeth. Failed. Oh, it ran away. Well, that kind of worked. Of course, the problem is if Lena dies, I'll be in trouble. Thunder Whip. Mediator only. I believe if you had set free the werewolf, that chest would actually be robbed already. Is that it? Guess so. Alright, there's one other thing I want to check, but I'm gonna have to look it up. So I will be right back. Okay. Yeah, pretty much the only thing we got left is Crescent Island. So that's what we're gonna go do. Oh no, you died. Let's go ahead and switch you back to red magic. Alright, how do we get to where we need to be? Oh, I'm doing extra damage to these fish guys. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding through it, but I'm hitting those things for over 1,000 damage with Ferris, and that's because the Coral Sword is actually lightning elemental. Jeez, how far are we from a level? Okay, we're getting there. Alright, just follow these little islands. At this point, we don't really need learning at all, but I'm just keeping to the theme at this point. Alright, we did this already. It's sinking! Earthquakes often occur on this island, and then whirlpools appear. So your boat was swallowed by a whirlpool. Ha 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 ha, that was unlucky of you. What a jerk. This island is marvelous. Crops grow without us doing a thing, and even though it hardly ever rains, we're never short on water. There was a great harvest this year too. This is thanks to the blessings of the soil on this island. Hey mister, what about the Chocobo story? Why don't you tell it to these people too? Black Chocobo is a creature that is born and raised in the forest. Once it's flying, it can only land in the forest, but now they're all extinct. This old man's so interesting. Tell us a story about the ruins now. Supposedly there are ruins of the ancient Lunca civilization on the western continent. Strangely enough, there are things excavated from the ruins there have also been found on this island. Sure, we'll rest. Alright. Stone-like monsters are weak against the soft item. My grandfather told me about that. I saw a black chocobo in the forest, but he was too quick for me. You look like you're tired from traveling. I'll teach you a song. Alright, we learned a life song. This song gradually increases your vitality during battle. Yay, got better at piano. Yeah, we already know all those spells. Look at this water, even without much rain at all, it steadily flows up from under the ground. Sometimes I hear unusual sounds coming from the underground, it's scary. Don't need any of that. Various types of bows and a harp. Hint, hint. That's, as the weapons may imply, there's going to be some new classes to mess around with. We're almost, we've almost mastered Blue Mage. What is that? A chocobo? Well, it's a bit different. I'll catch it. Orc. Hey, this one's a black chocobo. So they weren't extinct. Well, let's see if you can fly. Go! Orc. Huh? Look. Smack. Pieces of crystal. These must be the ones that were sent flying in the explosion at Karnak. So that's why you couldn't fly. Alright, we get Bard and Hunter. Ew, I don't know if I want to touch these. Let's hope it can fly now. Alright, so this actually goes over mountains, unlike in Final Fantasy IV. The question is where do I go from here? Well, there is a place I can go to now that's available. Okay, you can't go through the tall mountains. Alright, so we'll talk about the classes that we just picked up. So we picked up Bard and Hunter. Alright, so Hunter is the only class that uses bow besides Freelancer. And bows, of course, can be used from the back row. Their accuracy isn't the best, but they do come with the ability called Aim, which is essentially very much like the aim ability that Rosa has in Final Fantasy IV. Essentially, you take a little bit of a slower attack, but it has really high accuracy. They also later get an ability called like Animals or Creatures or something like that, which lets them summon random animals that do random effects. For the most part, these effects are pretty minor, to say the least. But a thing that hunters are known for is their master ability, which is known as rapid shot, or mini shot. But what it's usually known as is X-Fight. And what X-Fight does is you'll attack 4 times at half power, and your targeting will be randomized. It also will bypass any effects of your weapon. It'll also bypass any evasion and things like that. So Hunter by itself is kind of meh. It's kind of average and, kind of a archer type character. But if you master it, you get access to a rather powerful offensive ability. If you use it like X-Fight in combination with something like, I don't know, Ninja, you can essentially have 8 attacks. The Bard, I don't really know too much about. They're the only class that uses harps, and their gimmick is they can sing, and they'll sing like random songs, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, there's Vitality and Love. Pretty much until you get like all of their songs, they're pretty lackluster usually from what I've heard. I will probably mess around with Hunter. Probably make Ferris into one after she masters Blue Mage. Oh, Butts. Oh my gosh, Butts is back. No way, Butts, you look so much more grown up. Sickness got your father, I see. Butts, you need to live strong. Butts, you've been on such a long journey. Well, welcome back to your home. Stay as long as you like. So apparently Butts was able to go through mountains. Alright, so this is Butts' home. Alright, it has the heal spell, which I already know. There's a bard living in your house now. Hey Butts, it's me. I wish we could play again, like back in the old days. Oh no, flashback. Nine, 10. Ready or not, here I come. You'll never find me here. Hey, somebody, help. Ah, good memories. I remember that's how you became so afraid of heights. We were so innocent back then. I can't believe that now I'm studying to become a scholar. I think I already talked. Oh, Butts, you've come home. I've been waiting for so long. Would you listen to what I want to tell you when your journey is over? Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Go check the weapon shop. Your father did so much for us, I'm going to make it really cheap for you. Yeah, it's half price. I think. Actually, it might be 40%. Green Beret, Stealth, we have both. Kunai, which is a ninja weapon. Ninja only knife, go figure. Don't really need anything else. I'll buy one just in case. So that's exit. Yeah, that's the exit. You're the one who used to live here. There must be a lot that brings back memories for you. Feel free to have a look around. Obviously, they want us to go after the obvious pink box. Is he asleep? Dear, are you going on a journey again? No, I'm not leaving. My spasms have started to calm a bit, but I want us to live together as a family from now on. I know. Well, let's get to bed now. You need to get better, thanks. Let me do one more thing I need to finish. You're going, aren't you? So you were awake. Are you going to protect us from the bad guys again? Well, that's Daddy's job. Take me with you. You stay at the house with your mother, and you'll keep this a secret from her, won't you? Alright. Well, time for bed. Stella, you need to rest too. Stella? Stella! That's a pleasant melody. It's inspired me of a nice poem. I'll dedicate this song to this memory. Alright, so we got the charm song out of it. Here, rest Stella. Alright, well we got that taken care of. Alright. Speed. Just checking a few locations here and there. Can't go there. Only landed in forest, by the way, so there's a town here we can't go to yet because there's a desert place that we have to get by, which I believe is going to be our next location. Hey, you're back. Sid, the steamship. I see. Not a problem. We can just build another steamship. But listen, we have found King Tycoon. What? It seems that he was seen in the town of Karnak. Then it looks like he went into the Quicksand Desert. The Quicksand Desert? It's a desert that lies to the west of here. The sand there flows like rivers. No one can enter it beyond the desert. No one can enter it. Beyond the desert, they say there are ruins of a city. How did King Tycoon? I don't know. The people here who said they saw him said that his body was floating in the air. Floating? Father, let's go to the Quicksand Desert. But we won't be able to get through it. We'll find a way. Let's give it a try. Alright. Onwards. Alright. There's a boss fight coming up. Shouldn't be too difficult. This doesn't look good. Wait, it's too soon to give up. You can make a bridge. It might be a little dangerous, but it's worth the try. We'll disturb the sandworm that lives in this desert. You guys defeat it. Then we can walk across the body of the worm. How violent. Look who's talking, ha ha ha. Are you ready? Yes. Don't be surprised that we're relying on murder to solve our problems. I read that it would be unwise to use magic against the sandworm. You careful. Here goes. Alright, so the gimmick for this fight is there's a bunch of holes in the sandworm that pops in and out of them. If you attack a hole, it will do a dimming effect as a counter. That being said, this thing is vulnerable to water-based attacks like Aqua Rake. So as long as you one-shot it, yeah, it's definitely vulnerable to Aqua Rake. You did it. Now you can get through. I mean, it's specifically good against desert monsters. Sid and Mid, while we're gone, can you look after the black chocobo that we left in the forest? Be careful. Be careful. Alright. So that was quick and easy. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Final Fantasy V. See you guys later.